And it's Loftus-Cheek. Rabiot. And that interception was most necessary. He's having a hit!
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Jimenez gets on his bike and on the move. Lovely bit of skill. Picked out brilliantly. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Rabiot. And here's Rafael Leao. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Break the deadlock. Shot, and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
Real chance! That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Goes for a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rabiot. Ricci. Jimenez. That's an imaginative pass. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. No, again there's no way through. And he's quick to return it. Rodrigo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ricci with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And he's going direct. Rafael Leao driving forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Courtois punts it upfield. Oh, what a mistake! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ricci. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. De Winter. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Loftus-Cheek, and this is Rabiot. Has to go back here. Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Floated through. Looking for a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con il numero 18. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14. Modric. Il numero 19.
That's the keeper's ball.
Cambio di giocatore.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Modric. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking to play him in. Mbappe, here's shot, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Fofana, De Winter, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's found a way past. And can he finish it? Distributed tidily.
This is the time you need that pace.
Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Modric.
Milan are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Modric. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! And that's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Nkunku receives it in a wide position. Chance! And that's a tiny finish. Right near the end, we have parity. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's in a great position here. Crosses it in. Howson getting this one clear. Goulet. Mbappe.
Pretty robust defending.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And we are already back underway. Milan did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Header! Oh, it's come loose. Alaba. Takes a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid leading now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bellingham plays it in. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Rafael Leao. Goulet. De Winter. Now it's Modric. And here's Rafael Leao. Vinicius Junior. Well, that is one way to stop him. Opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Quality ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So we have movement on both benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Goulet taking charge of the dead ball. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. And with that, it is half-time, extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And the action has already restarted. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And there's a goal! And now he has two. Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion.
And a chance! It's in! All set up now for a dramatic climax! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. was a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now he can run away with it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has ended up in no man's land.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's it. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience? Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rabiot takes a shot! No, not quite. It's a good spell of possession, this. Jimenez, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Asensio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nkunku. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, nice touch. And he skips past his man. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Milan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Rafael Leao, chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's in one-on-one. He's big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, that's poor. That's a poor decision he's made there. He should have trusted his instincts.
Jimenez. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. And it's Nkunku. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Rafael Leao. He's being urged to shoot. Here's Trening. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafael. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post. Goes long and straight. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Mendy. Sends it crossfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Loftus-Cheek.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Rodrigo. And it's Nkunku. And here's Rafael Leao. Passes short and sharp. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nkunku. Good ball, good take. That's where it came from. And that's another good win of the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Valverde running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Estupinian. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Nkunku. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that could set him on his way. Just the keeper in his way. Great chance! And it's there! With fun! And that is all they have time for. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Loftus-Cheek. Here's Rafael Leao. All the way back. Asensio. Jimenez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Threads one in. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bullish header! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gabia. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball. Asensio. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Loftus-Cheek. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Backward it goes. Driving through the middle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, Modric, il numero 38. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now it's Rafael Leao. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss...
Oh, what has happened here? Rabiot. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Always onto this. And the shot! Brilliant from Leao! A finish of true class! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He's found a way through. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him. And this is Modric. Picked out brilliantly. And he was alert to it. Brahim Diaz. Can he spark a counter here? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And this is Rabiot. Alaba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Arda Güler. A probing pass.
Ci saranno 3 minuti.
And here's Mbappe. Succumbs to the pressure. Estupinian. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This looks promising. Modric. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we're done. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries one from range. And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior. Couldn't squeeze it through. Milan still without a single shot on target. Some good work on the right flank here. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Rabiot. Now that looks a decent ball. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Loftus-Cheek. Looking for the run. Chance! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That is good alertness. Approaching the half-hour mark. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And here's Rafael Leao. And that's a good ball. Oh, well played, well played. Tchouameni. And here's the chance to counter. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. Rabiot is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nkunku. Jimenez, who does have an assist to his name. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice sequence of passes, this. Good read, needed to be.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Rafael Leao. He's in a good position here. And he can thump it away. That'll be a throw. Foot in. And he's heaved it away. Gabia. And it's Nkunku.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And here's Rabiot. Nkunku given the lift of his goal. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So right back into the action. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he's being shifted off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jimenez is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe, he tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Gabia. That's Rabiot. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away.
Jimenez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Decent chance! And a neat finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Rafael Leao. Lovely bit of skill. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
This might spell danger. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He'll try to keep this alive. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18, numero 7, numero 12. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe. Goulet, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafael Leao. Passes short and sharp. Played with finesse.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 38.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 11.
Fofana.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's having a go! Fabulous from Fulkrug! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Goulet taking charge of the dead ball. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Bellingham goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! And again they hit the front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And here's Fulkrug. Pulisic. Pulisic driving forwards. That's very neat. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. And he's quick to get rid.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
5
recupero.
minutes to add. Lovely, now then. Chance, surely! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Pulisic. Now this could be a chance. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Well, played right into his path. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nice looking ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Loftus-Cheek. Nkunku. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Jimenez. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jimenez. Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rabiot. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's a good ball out wide. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. It's a threatening ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Rafael Leao, looking to play him in. Nkunku. Nice interception, well timed. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Great vision. Jimenez. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And that pass isn't the best. And here's Rafael Leao. And that's gone loose. Chouameni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose here. No way through there. Rabiot. Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. So much time and space here. He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Rabiot. Rodrigo. Now Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. And he's so... And the finish! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was...
Can he finish? Well, that is commitment to the cause. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Valverde, Rodrigo, big chance! What a wonderful goal! A horrible blip, a horrible blip. And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rafael Leao. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pinches it off him. Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Mendy charging forward down that flank. It's a good-looking delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Has a look and plays it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's played through for him. Real chance here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for genuine comfort. Oh, he saved it! They've got to be quick to recover this. Shoots! Rafael Leao looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior, and the shot! In he goes again! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring! Absolutely purring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Strokes it back. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Modric. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now, that's well seen too. Jimenez. Modric. That's tidy. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Per il Milan, numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 19. Cambio di giocatori. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So the perfect chance to get one back.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Modric! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That has ended up in no man's land. Courtois punts it upfield. Brahim Diaz does really well there, he is strong. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Now it's Fulkrug. AC Milan could counter here. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Probing pass, neatly clipped into space, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. So what can they make of this? Now it's Rabiot. That is good alertness. Jimenez. Now Mbappe. And it's Alaba. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Rafael Leao. Passes short and sharp. Full, great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fulkrug clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davinta promptly onto that, and that is that. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ricci. It's Fofana. And that is that. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the not...
Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Martinez. Good ball over the top. Thuram. And a chance! Vinicius Junior. And here's Thuram. Good ball, good take. Gives it back. Thuram. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Not the most accurate pass. Dumfries. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Thuram. Lovely, now then. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he gets rid in a hurry. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. That is good alertness. Martinez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zielinski proves too strong.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, what can they come up with here? Çalhanoğlu. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. Thuram. And it's made its way to him. DiMarco. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, a big moment. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, no, he's managed to miss it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. Approaching the half-hour mark. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Picked out brilliantly.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Zielinski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior. He's through on goal here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rodrigo.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Dumfries.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Martinez. DiMarco. Dumfries. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Denzel Dumfries. He's in a great position here. Oh, easy pickings there. Opts to play it back. Thuram is onto this, and he shoots! It's in! They are right back in business! And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and tries one from range! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he plays one through. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is...
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Back to the goalkeeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
DiMarco. And it's Zielinski. Thuram. Now he's having a pop! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Just about up to the hour now. Zielinski. DiMarco. Spread to the right. Dumfries picks it up out wide. Valverde.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 94. Attenzione, un cambio.
Esposito. Now it's Zielinski. He's got away. And it's Çalhanoğlu, played with finesse. In comes the corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 14.
And that was somewhat errant. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Çalhanoğlu, Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Over to the other side. It's a really well-measured ball. Dumfries. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il numero 23. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan are taking this opportunity to delve onto their bench, and they can of course do this twice more. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Inter! And the comeback is complete!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Inter Milan have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, it's come loose. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. The ball has bounced loose now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will...
Vinicius Junior. Sommer gets it clear. Dumfries. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Nice looking ball. Dink through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about...
Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Mkhitaryan. This looks promising. And it's been hooked away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with practice. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
There's the header! That's another chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Now this could be a chance. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries. To Çalhanoğlu. Passing is crisp and sharp. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Turan. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the right flank. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out wide. DiMarco. Now the ball in. Mendy can get it clear. Zielinski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Lovely bit of skill. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Dumfries, and it's been played through. Courtois claims comfortably. Valverde. Bisek cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Forced to go back. Now it's Martinez. Rodrigo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good ball, good take. Of that Thuram! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe. This looks promising. And here's Mbappe, picked out, and he shoots! It's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan ahead by just the odd... There's the shot! And he hits the net! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Dumfries. Vinicius Junior.
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Great vision. Now it's Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Çalhanoğlu has got himself a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Dumfries has found the net here, of course. Darmian. DiMarco. Now it's Zielinski. Goulart does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race, and another try! And that's a sharp finish! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way, and the shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
DiMarco has the space to scheme. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Damian. And it's DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. He is through here. And it's DiMarco. Nice interception, well timed. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mkhitaryan. Looking for the run. Goulet. And here's Brahim Diaz. Shot, surely! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Madrid found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Now it's Martinez. Dumfries. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Vinicius Junior! And it's a goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Çalhanoğlu does well to get it back. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, super ball. Brilliantly cut out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rodrigo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, lovely bit of skill. This looks promising.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's made its way to him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Now it's Dumfries. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Zielinski. Turan. Now it's Turan. And he's certainly onside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a promising position. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's on it. Can he get away? Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Dumfries. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zielinski. It's run loose here. Now it's Turan. Dumfries. Nicely shaped ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Zielinski. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has a look up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Valverde. Çalhanoğlu gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jimenez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Inter Milan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Defending was strong and firm. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Showing good feet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Dumfries. Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. That's a super give and go. Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Thuram. Zielinski. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bisek picks it up from the goal kick. Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
Zielinski goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Martinez. Mendy spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, played right into his path. And he was quick to react. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Thuram clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Numero 20, numero 45. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 22, il numero 23, il numero 8. Cambio di giocatori. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 58. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Sucic. And Topalovic. Topalovic. Shot at goal! Well taken goal. Inter are back in business.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Now it's Barella. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back. Brahim Diaz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Brahim Diaz! Again, a brilliant save. Topalovic. Barella, and he's straight offside. And it's Barella. Sucic. Topalovic. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good take in a good area. Opts to play it back. Backward it goes. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. The hostilities have already resumed. Inter Milan displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? That is lovely. Thuram. Topalovic. Topalovic. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a key interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga. Sucic. And Topalovic. And here's Thuram. Mkhitaryan. Alaba. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mbappe wants to run onto this. Oh, that's nice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it is half-time in extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Thuram. Mkhitaryan. He's played it back. This is a promising build-up. Caught offside that time. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. That's Mkhitaryan. And here's Thuram.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he is deftly away. Well, that looks a decent ball. picked out brilliantly. Chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment? So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thuram voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.